The grand jury hearing New York District Attorney Alvin Bragg's case against former President Donald Trump was back in session today. Bragg is expected to have at least one more witness testify before deciding whether to indict the former president. A question on everyone's mind: will this grand jury vote on whether or not to criminally indict Donald Trump? We're bringing in now an attorney for Donald Trump, Lindsey Halligan. Welcome back, Lindsey. Every day we're on like pins and needles. Are they or aren't they? What do you think they are? By the way, Trump over the weekend, yesterday or Saturday at the rally, said he doesn't think Bragg has a case. So what say you?
Yeah, I mean, this case has been dead for years. They've tried to resurrect it. It continues to be dead. I hope it's dead. David Pecker first testified in January, so this is his second time being in there. The grand jury has now heard from 9 witnesses, to my knowledge, based on public reporting. I think David Pecker going back in and testifying a second time, it simply demonstrates the disarray and chaos inside the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. The case is weak. He knows it, Alvin Bragg. I know it, and I think everyone knows it.
So do you think for Bragg, okay, so we know that the DOJ on the federal level decided not to indict, not to go for it last year or year before, whatever. Is this about actually getting a conviction, or is this for Bragg about getting maybe a perp walk on camera, maybe a mugshot, maybe some fingerprints of the former president? What do you think?
Well, Bragg is bought by George Soros, so he has to live up to his end of the bargain, I think. But this is the current day in America. We forgive Democrats like Bill Clinton, who paid a woman $850,000 to settle a civil dispute, but we criminalize Republicans like Trump, whose lawyer paid a woman to settle a civil issue. We forgive presidents like Joe Biden for leaving classified documents at his unsecured office, multiple houses, including in his garage, and some dating back to even when he was a senator, which was, I think, 50 years ago is when he first became a senator. Yet we criminalize President Trump for having classified documents from his presidency in a storage room at Mar-a-Lago, which is guarded by Secret Service.
Yeah, so there's two levels of justice for laws for me and laws for thee. And if you're a conservative, well, even if you're Trump, it's go after him at all costs. How is he? How is the president? I assume you've spoken to him recently. How's he handling?
Yeah, I was at the Texas rally, which was a lot of fun. There was a ton of people there, and they were lined up for days before, it's just amazing to see the patriotism that he alone, well, with his team, but he really ignites people to really believe in greatness again in this country. But he's good. He's tougher than Alvin Bragg. He's tougher than any sort of case that's being brought against him, and he's not backing down. He wants to be back in the White House, and we're trying to make that happen.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it there, Lindsey, and we'll stay with you. Again, we're waiting every day to find out if it's going to happen, if it's not going to happen. I see a University of Miami diploma on your wall. Is that, are you,
Yep.
Congratulations. But, you know, it's going to be, it could be a Miami against Boca Raton FAU final. We'll have to see. We'll do a bet on that one. Lindsey Halligan, always good to have you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Eric.